Healer is definitely a PL favored matchup, but on both sides they're saying yes, there are some counters, but we're still confident in our hero pick. I mean, 3 strength heroes and a Visage who's going to give you max reactive stacks. It already felt good, and then the Lifestealer coming out. There's just not much pressure on the Timber.
Pace. I'm also curious about this mid matchup. The panel discussed a little bit the Spear Breaker versus the Primal Pace. This matchup's very weird, right? Because you're, as I say that, and already off to a different pace. That Timber
stuns as the game progresses.
And lanes are just non-stop fighting.
Misha is going to get a bit low here, enough to push him back. Here comes the
actual charge.
First big rotation, the actual charge coming in from 9. They're going to start throwing some damage into Yuragi. They manage to force him to use the Doppelganger early, which means this charge is going to be beautifully placed. Misha interrupt, but they can't quite stop it. 9 still gets off his ultimate and will be able to get the kill on BZM. BZM is now here, and he just grabs up Saksa, slams his head into the pavement, and bye-bye supports. There's nowhere for him to run to. Taiga will gladly take that killing spree. He's like, you know what, guys? Yeah, I'm going to play the sacrificial role. I'm going to play these healers and stuff, but I still want the last hit.
This right here is not what you want to see. Yeah. Lifestealer has been kicked out of his lane, and that is a worry. If you're ever on the team with Lifestealer and he's getting forced to leave.
BZM protecting Taiga, and the setup here. Taiga secures the kill with the Purifying Flames. Dominating streak for him.
Yeah, I mean, sort of the flip script from last.
The other heroes you said not doing much. Are they going to get a fast Vessel in this game? I don't even think they're going to get a fast Urn. I mean, this guy's going to be invincible. And
oh, he's begging for a bash. Okay, they do manage to get it off of the Fissure. Skeeter is joining in here. I mean, they got to do something a little bit funky here because, as you said, this game is not setting up well. So apparently all the cores are going to come into this mid area and try and chase down BZM with the Uproar. He's got some armor, so he's not the easiest to kill, but he will eventually go down.
Just 5 mana off that.
Involved here. As he's going to go infest inside of 9. They're going to try and set this up. 9 actually popping out of that smoke. Taiga's already here as well. They're going to start scouting things behind the tower. They're going to go for Amar, but Taiga is behind him. They need to be able to address this Oracle and kill him quickly. They get that fast kill, and now Amar, let's see if they can chase him down. Saksa was on the other side of things. He's going to need to hit a lot of stuns, and the rest of OG, yeah, they're here. Amar turning around with the Chakra and the Moonlight Shadow allows them to get on top of BZM. Oh, they didn't have any detection. They didn't expect this one. Even with the arrow coming in, it's not needed. They just bursted down that Primal Beast. Where was all that damage? It's the Lifestealer just pumping out a lot of damage on that Primal Beast
there. It's a bit awkward for OG.
Yeah, they're trying to run it back and get the punish without the numbers. Double core commitment for OG.
Saksa trying to intercept. It was good echo, but unfortunately, he just doesn't have the damage. Doesn't have the levels, no aftershock, or just level 1 rather. So he's probably going to get chased down as well, and Snaking just has to fully abandon this bottom lane. OG showing up in force. Just trying to get something out of this. 33. They want this. Oh, no.
Knocked to the low ground.
Got knocked to the low ground, and Misha pursues after him. Oh, that wasn't what you wanted whatsoever. Did Misha, I wonder if Misha had the idea that, like, don't worry, guys, I'll toss him back up on the high ground. Because that is not the place he wanted to be, for certain.
I mean, there's a lot of hero displacement spells in this game.
Yeah, there is.
Like an acrobat session or something. People are going to be bounced around. I think, yeah, we see Yuragi. He's actually going SNY here. So he's going to build SNY into Heart. That is going to be extremely hard for Tundra to deal with. Meanwhile, BZM, he's just keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Yep, trying to go for Zogza. They do have Skeeter showing up with a charge coming through as well. BZM may be in a bit of trouble here, but Taiga's sitting in the back. He's ready to go with the save of the False Promise. Misha, he's going to use it there. Taiga, Misha turns around. He does what damage he can. False Promise is going to wear out and probably will die here, but at least he did some damage on his way out. Taiga almost getting charged. They lose vision. Now they get into the charge. Oh, the self-purge. What a beauty. And a big onslaught in from BZM. Knocking back 4. He'll bring down Snaking first with the infest inside of 9. They're going to be able to get a little bit of a reset here. But is OG going to keep pursuing? Is Tundra going to fight back underneath this tower? Both teams posturing, feinting, but ultimately not pulling the trigger.
What a sick Fortune's End by Taiga there. Catches them both, prevents the charge connection, gets the purge as well. And BZM is just rampaging.
The damage is just overwhelming. A DD for BZM.
It is very spooky. I mean, everybody talks about this Spirit Breaker being able to pick people off a little more, but
Skeeter does still have the rage. No infest though, so he's gonna have to back out. BZM realizing that he's actually still has some capabilities of fighting here, especially with the rest of OG backing him up.
Tundra was smoking there. I think they really wanted to be there at that moment to take the fight, turn it around with the Lifestealer.
They still have an opportunity, maybe to the first down. BZM, they get him. And the jump in from Nisha puts him in a nasty position. Skeeter should be able to finish this up. Once again, there's going to be the false promise, but Nisha knows he's dead. He'll just go down fighting where he can. Amar's going to show up. Skeeter needs to help. He doesn't have the infest, and he's dead. Overextending himself. Echo. Oh, Uragi has overextended himself. And the Fisher straight over onto Amar was a nice touch there from Saksa as well.
Helping him. OG want to keep the pace up, looking for 33.
The birds are going to drop, stopping that channel. Shouldn't be a problem here for 33 to get out, but maybe Tundra wants to go back in. They see Amar. Skeeter leading the charge. He's going to start slowing him down. With the Maelstrom, actually does a little bit of damage there. BZM, oh, he was trying to hunt down Saksa. Now the turnaround Fisher, and once again, he's just getting 100 to 0. No BKB going on. 33. Uragi was trying to dress him to be able to eat through that cloak, but now Tundra playing together, went back to 33, made sure the Phantom Lancer wasn't a problem. Now they're going to try and chase down some more heroes, and that's going to be Taiga. Once again, he's following his course into battle, but when they lose that fight, he has no way out. And he is just, he's going to go and with this smoke get a really nice lane ward, but if the smoke breaks right here, he's going to go for it. Fisher goes out, jumps right in, Echo, half health already, but the damage still isn't there. They need more fall from the rest of the team. Skeeter's trying to do what he can, but the false promise has already got out on Uragi. Uragi's going to go back in. He needs that Aegis. Wants to be able to pick it up. And then it stabs it away. Now grabs up the Lifestealer, slams him down to the ground, and he's dead. Misha, he's going to fall, but the fight is won, and Tundra are on the retreat. 33 going to be chased down by BZM. Big, bad, primal beast slows him down, and they're going to just keep the vision. 33 has no way out of this one, I think. Slowly but surely. They're going to catch up to him. They're going to work him down, and that is going to be 3 heroes dying and the Aegis picked up for OG. What a turn that could have been if only Tundra had been there with more heroes. Saksa hit the entry.
OG, but that said, I don't think Uragi's too scared.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
EZM definitely isn't.
No, he is not scared at all. They're going to once again do the turnaround with a Fisher and put some damage onto him, but of course, not only does he have Oracle, he's got the Aegis, he's got a BKB.
Charge from behind.
Out there. Ooh, this is interesting. Manage gets 2. The most important hero, Oracle, dies first, and Misha's going to fall too. BZM has already lost his Aegis. Tundra, this charge in from 9 may have just set them up for a fantastic team fight. The second part, he's going to get the charge on through. Doesn't actually hit the real Phantom Lancer, but the charge comes in from BZM this time with the onslaught. He's going to go for the BKB TP out, just make sure he stays alive. Continue to build up on those items, but if you don't get to that point, you just become another support, perhaps. Uh-oh. He's going to maybe have to blow the BKB. Nope, the Fisher's going to come through. Really good tap. Another Ice Echo. They're going to change on Uragi. Oh, the onslaught. It's not enough to be able to save him. The BKB goes out from 9. They go for the invest. 9 can keep the charge going up, but he's immediately. He had a laser focus. He is looking out for that Oracle. He's got a head on a swivel. He found him, and now they're going to be able to get the Timber Saw as well. 9. Really good save. I mean, Skeeter jumping inside of him enabled that in the first place.
Now Tundra just boldly going into the triangle here. Uragi's going to start it off, though.
Yeah, once again.
They found the Shaker.
They found the Earthshaker. That is so important. They have the Chakram going out. Saksa gets a little bit of force step away. Snaking helps him out, and they manage to reset. Meanwhile, Skeeter put the damage and already killed Misha. They're going to find the real Phantom Lancer here. Managed to get the ultimate off on him, too. He's going to be false promise. They need to be able to save him. BZM right in the middle of things. Trying to go for the break, but the Visage took hardly any damage whatsoever. And it seems like Tundra as a whole are looking pretty good as the Echo goes out in the back line to try and distance himself away from this Timber Saw. And now the rest of the team starts funneling in. They weren't able to get that chain stun. Visage needs to get out as well. Fortunately, that Aghanim Scepter allowing him to fly away. He's keeping on top of Uragi.
Well, it's on Dire. There's so much kiting. The Force Staff, the Invis, all this garbage.
Another Infest charge.
Oh, they found the Oracle. They had the vision. They get the charge, and they also hit Nisha at the same time. So both supports already dead in this team fight. Meanwhile, Uragi, most of his time was spent being stunned. Visage familiars and the Visage himself dropping one after the other, completely stalled out any damage he could get down during that time. How to do it because they're the ones who are up in front.
Yeah, and we actually saw OG had a gem earlier in this game. That's why they got it, because they knew they needed this vision on the front line. Yeah. That was lost a long time ago. Taiga's gem in the hands of 33 Visage for a decent amount of time now. Not easy to take these fights vision-wise, and Tundra looking for the pincer maneuver here.
Yes, they are. They found the real Uragi. Can they get the arrow stun? Not quite. He does manage Doppelganger away to the side. They have the Fisher to stall it up, but at this point...
33 in the back, though.
Oh, he is in the back, and he's going to be able to catch. They spotted the Oracle. Their charge is coming through, and he's already dead. BCM, meanwhile, does manage to grab 33. They've broken him and managed to get through his cloak, but he dropped down into stone form, so he's good, and Skeeter now comes in with a cleanup. A charge on through. Bumping BZM. Gets a bash as well. He's good. Slammed on the Uragi, and that is it. Triple pickup for Skeeter. Ultra kill in the end. And now it's time to go high ground. Tundra. It was looking a little suspect in the first 15 minutes. We weren't sure if they were going to be able to pull through, but they had a strong understanding of how to play up against OG. And now it's going to be a lane. It's going to be straight up tier 4. So are we going to go for it?
They are going.
That's a clutch ball.
Amar buys out Ags. He's trying to get the extra damage to dissuade this.
Oh my god. The double chakrams are going to be thrown out. This could be really messy. This could be, you have a serious lead here. You don't necessarily need to do this. But
Heal has to buy back hero. It would be a disaster for OG's item progression.
Let's see if they can hold. Double Chakram's doing so much damage. This buyout of the Aghanim Scepter, it may just be what bails out OG, or maybe Tundra can't be done. Misha gets up top. The Visage is dead. He doesn't manage to get up the stone fort. They've already cleared through the ages as well. 9, he's going to have to jump away. The Shadow Blade back out. Saksa spotted as well. Oh no, Tundra. Now they're not even going to be able to get Elena Barracks off of that. They cleared out the tier 4s. No Infest. He's got an armlet toggle to work with, but he nearly gets grabbed. The charge on through. Denied. He gets canceled by the AoE stun from BZM, and now 9 is going to be in some trouble. Run down by the Phantom Rush. A chance of revenge. A charge away just in time. The last to win a fight for OG. This is a great opportunity if they can get it. The snaking kill, maybe not so much, but the Earthshaker does manage to slip away. Now the charge on through, they couldn't even kill the pot up. Misha is now dead. Amar's looking for something to be able to hunt, but look at Saksa playing the edges here. He's ready to go back in. The charge is controlling up BCM. He's not getting anything off. Now they've got the Fisher. The chain's done onto the Phantom Lancer. Yes, a false promise goes off last second, but is he even going to be able to have the heals? He's got the heart pumping away. He starts to throw some damage over to 9, but it's just pitiful. He's going to get zonked out. The heart regen is not going to be enough, and GG is called. Tundra 2-0 over OG. They've done it again. They set themselves in a position to be able to match up against their rivals within the Western European region. They said, we are good enough to take you. They have lost some series before, but the important ones they've managed to pull through against OG, and they did it again on the most important stage of all here at TI.
You know, 4 years ago, Snaking was also top of his group. And that team had a choice between OG and LGD, and we chose OG, and it did not end well. This time around, the Dark Pact, or whatever you want to call it, has been broken to a degree, and he's able to